How's Donald Trump doing with your money? We'll take a look. On this part of the Investment Advisor, we look at Donald Trump not as a political president, but as an investment manager. In effect, your investment manager. And the question we ask simply is, how's he doing with your money? What will he do for your portfolio, your stocks, your bonds, the other investments that you have? Donald Trump has recently, together with the U.S. Congress, the Senate and the House, passed a package called tax reform. What is it? It's a redistribution of wealth in the United States. And for you, an investor, you need to study this bill. What does it mean for you? Well, I think let's look at two aspects of the bill. One is the aspects that cuts corporate tax rates. Is that good for investors? It's very good for an investor. It means corporations will have more money to pay more dividends. So if you own stocks, the dividend rate can easily go much higher. The second part of that part of the tax bill is that foreign corporations, especially American companies that have large amounts of assets offshore in places like Ireland or Europe or Asia, can bring back that money on a one-time basis. So they'll have, in effect, a double windfall. They'll have their money from abroad, which hasn't been working perhaps as hard as it could have, to come back to the United States, should they so choose to pay that one-time tax on it, available for shareholders. And the second thing is the corporate tax rate will be lower. Again, more money for shareholders. Will it lead to more jobs? I can't say that. I can say that the cash balance of the American corporation after the Trump bill will be up. And for an investor, somebody who owns stocks in the United States and maybe global companies that have large operations in the United States, perhaps all for the good. Second side of the tax legislation that could help the stock market is there's raising the amount that is taxed from estates. What I mean, raising the limits that's not taxed is in effect what Trump is doing. So it means that wealthy Americans who have more than $10 million, maybe even more than $20 million, will pay fewer taxes on that estate as they leave it to their heirs. Again, probably a prop, a bit specialized, but a small prop for companies that have public stocks and other assets. So in those parts of the Trump bill, are they good for your portfolio? Yeah, it'll help your portfolio. Whether it'll help you as a citizen is a question we don't ask on the Investment Advisor. We're looking at your investments and your portfolio and what it means for you. That's all the time we have this week on the Investment Advisor. I'm your host, Matthew Stevenson, in partnership with Dukascopy TV. Remember, money can take care of you. It cannot take care of itself.